Now it's early July, and about 2 weeks ago we received some really heavy rains, and it's made this habitat and grass and forbs really just come up flush and grow a lot. What I want to do today is a little bit of maintenance projects on some of this habitat to really stimulate it to grow and continue on through August. So let me show you how it's done and what we're going to work with. Now let me tell you what we're working with here. Now this is an area that was cleared off by the landowner roughly about 6 months ago, so we still have some brush piles out here. But what we have after this rain is a really heavy flush of vegetation. Now we've got everything from ragweed, we've got silverleaf nightshade, we've got huisache out here, we still got some whitebrush, we've got Texas persimmon, we've got a little bit of hackberry out here. So what I want to do is kind of come in here and clean up this in specific areas, mow some of it down and leave some of it. That'll allow for the deer, having that fresh forb growth will give them something to eat on, which will be high in protein and get them through that antler growing season, plus tending to those fawns. And that's really going to be a benefit for when Whitetail Diary starts hunting this property. These animals are going to be in great shape, they have plenty of food, it's going to be easy hunting, and we'll have a good time. Now what I don't want to do on this is make it look like a really nice manicured yard. I want to keep it as natural or as natural looking as possible. And the way to do that is I'll do a mosaic type cut, which will look like a bad haircut by the time I'm done, but it'll be more natural. Some of this will be tall, some of this will be down. Quail can come into the openings, go out and hide in the cover. Deer can come in and easily get to these forbs. So once it's done, it's going to look a little ragged, but it'll work perfect for wildlife. Well, that gets it done for this project. As you can tell, it is, like I said, a bad haircut. I've got vegetation that's anywhere from 10 to 12 inches tall, right next to vegetation that's 2 inches tall. Now that allows those birds, such as dove and quail, to have access to cover to hide in, plus to jump out there and feed and get those seeds and get those insects. Now for deer, they've got tall forbs to feed on, and they've got freshly grown forbs to feed on, which is going to be high in protein. Running over that brush, once again, the guaycon, the grand hano, the lote bush, it's now actively growing, which those leaves are going to be fresh in protein and highly digestible. So we really have a natural food plot. All we had to do was have God put the rain on it. It grew, we mowed it to stimulate it to grow more, and we got exactly what we need.
Go to Cabelas.com/WLM for more info about wildlife and land management, and go more in depth with all the tractors, implements, and products that Cabelas has to offer.